Welcome back, everybody, to more Bleak Faith Forsaken. So, I'm still not really sure, right? Because we have this path up here. And I figured we just get straight into it. Why even bother trying to catch you guys up? Let's get back into it. Right? So, I'm not really sure if we want to continue this way. Or if we want to go down. Because there's certainly that down path that we haven't finished yet. And then, if we do this... 1,800 meters, 1,400 meters, but that's not down. That's basically parallel for where we are. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Part of me wants to go down, right? Because I want to go defeat the other boss, but based off the fact that we won't be able to keep the perk until we get to the, I'm assuming to one of the gears. I'm assuming this is gear. Pardon? Oh! Okay, that's cool. Okay, was that the homunculus that did that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And I have no idea what the hell I just did. Not a clue. But, like, I know I want to head down that way, right? Because we want to head back down. We want to go defeat the ghoul that's down there. There's a whole castle down there too. And if we kill him, we get 2 perks. But the problem there is that I don't see a respawn this close to him. He's not exactly easy to get to. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and there's the other thing we forgot to do, too. We haven't done it yet. Not that button. There we go. We wanted to go... character. We can level up, right? No, we can't. Of course we can't. Okay. Well, we have perks. We can do a perk now, right? Alright. Tinkerer Mastery, +1 belt. Max limit, +4% effectiveness of all restorative consumables. +1 max limit once the handler gains the ability to upgrade to Mach 4. So, I mean, at max, we get +2 extra belt capacity. And you guys told me, too, that once I make it to one of the gear things, I get another +1. So that would be... we get 5 heals total. We get the other consumables, but the heals are what's important to me. Archery Mastery, headshots grant you a 5-second buff that increases your draw speed by 50%. Obtaining the ability to fire flux arrows, their damage scales off intelligent attribute and technomancy. We'll pretend I can speak English. Penetration costs 20 flux to fire. There we go. We're just gonna pretend it never happened. Debuff Mastery, Frost, and Heat debuffs provide you with the passive healing each tick. Decay and Silence debuffs last twice as long. Additionally, Decay now reduces targets' all armor ratings by 3% per stack. I'm guessing Decay and Silence, that maybe I can... Does that last on me? Does that hurt me as well? Or does that hurt just the enemies? That would be a good question, right? Because otherwise, if it just hurts the enemies, I feel like that's a pretty good perk to have. Dual Wield Mastery, offhand weapons now deal 6% of their damage instead of 35%. That seems really good. Faithful, reduce your attributes. Reduces your attributes by 20%. Pardon? Okay, so reduces your attributes by 20%. I don't. No. See, I'm not good enough to do that. No. That's for other people. That's for other people who know what the hell they're doing. Berserker increases all damage output by 0.5% per 1% of missing health. Right. So then, if we're missing 50% health, we're gonna be doing 25% extra damage, which isn't. It's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not also great. But I wonder if we can upgrade that later. Shield Mastery. While the shield is equipped, your main hand weapon receives an extra 2% damage per point of Constitution, stacking up to 50%. You can also unlock an additional stamina bar for blocking attacks with shields with a value of 60% of your total stamina. It's pretty nice, honestly. Impenetrable Fortress. While wearing a full set of heavy armor, your staggered resist capacity is increased by 50% at 5% at 5 Constitution and up to 25% at 45 Constitution. I mean, it's pretty nice. But I feel like if we were able to get a weight, I mean, but that would be OP, wouldn't it? If we got a weight reduction for a full set of heavy armor, that would be an OP, wouldn't it? Mindbreaker. All damage dealt has a small chance to stun enemies for 1 second, maximum of 40% chance at 3,000 damage dealt. Those that resist receive a Daze debuff, reducing their overall damage by 20% for 5 seconds. See, okay, I feel like Mindbreaker and then maybe a dual wield mastery might go hand in hand with each other, because dual wield to be able to hit them repetitively really fast. So that 1 second of stun time that they have, you gotta actually be able to use. You know, I don't like right now our big sword that we got on our back. I don't sword, halberd, spear. I mean, probably more closer to a spear is what we should call it, right? It's got too slow of a swing time for us to really get, you know, an advantage on that stun time. Zealot. Casting any ability gives you the Zealot buff, increasing your attack speed and movement speed per Zealot for 10 seconds. Huh. Not terrible. Vampirism. Plus 105 health leech rating. The addition can exceed current maximum of 500 health leech rating. Additionally, adds 3% lifesteal from all non-weapon damage. Cannot leech more than 12% of your maximum stat value per instance of damage. Vindicator. Heavy attacks now do 150% of base damage instead of 125%. Increases critical chance by 10% for all heavy attacks. I mean, that one's pretty cool too. So, like, real quick, right? That's a light attack, right? Now here's our heavy attack. If we're just going in, hitting the boss, and rolling away, that's not bad, honestly. I kind of like that. If we're gonna hit heavy attack, walk away, heavy attack, walk away, heavy attack, walk away, that's not bad. And we can charge that heavy attack too, right? Okay, combo brutality increases the maximum combo counter to 25. Additionally, enhance the benefits of a non-ability damage from the combo system. The maximum increase is 60% at 15 combo points and 90% at 25 combo points. Okay. Techromancer grants 25% Techromancer penetration. Additionally, increases the drop rate of ionization fluids. Illusionist has a slight chance to create an illusion on a successful attack. 7.5% for one-handed weapons, 15% for two-handed weapons, 20% for great weapons. Illusions created have 60% of your attributes and last 12.5 seconds. That one sounds really good, honestly, because if I'm understanding that right, the illusion I create is basically just going to be like, what, a punching bag that the enemies attack instead of me? But if it's lasting for 12.5 seconds, if I'm using a great weapon, so I have a 20% chance to summon one, then basically I have 12 seconds to basically do as much damage as possible. That's not bad. Companions increases maximum number of your... we can have companions. Increases the maximum number of your companions you can have at the same time by 1. Does not summon 2 of them at the same time, but instead does not despawn previous one. Effects: summon elemental and illusions. Ooh, that's an interesting one too. Natural talent increases your total constitution attribute by 10%. Okay. Duelist. Blocking an attack triggers a short 1-second buff where the next attack in that window executes at 100% more speed. Additionally, apply another buff which reduces cost of next block by 100%. This buff reapplies itself after 10 seconds. Oh, that's good. That's good. So now we have options. We have options in which we can do things. And I'm still not sure how I want to build things, right? I was interested in doing like an arrow build, but I'm not so sure that's going to be a good way to go, and I'm not sure which perk to take. If I take a perk, if I put a perk on, I could take it off, right? I'm not stuck? That'd be my concern. Natural talent. Oh, they get upgrades. Yeah, they definitely get upgrades. Ooh, let's do vampirism. I'm interested. This action is irreversible. Once you select this perk, you cannot be removed or changed. Select the perk for one perk. Oh, fuck me. 1, 2. We can have 4 perks. We can have 4 perks. Oh, okay. Let's hold on to that for now, right? We're gonna hold off. No. We already discussed it. No, we're gonna decide now. We're gonna decide now, right? We gotta build our character out for the first time now, right? Realistically, right? We've done it with the other games we played, with the Dark Souls games we played so far. We've from the very get-go, we decided what we were gonna be. We cannot drag our feet on this one either. All right. So I feel vampirism, is a good choice. I'm not convinced by the Technomancer. I'm very much interested in it, but I'm not convinced by it, is the problem, right? I like the Constitution. I like the vampirism. I kind of like the Vindicator, but I don't think it's going to be quite worth it. I like the debuff mastery. And why not just go for the impenetrable fortress? But then it would just be a heavy build. Everyone does a heavy build, right? Right? Are we going to be original? I'm not sure. I want to be original. There's companions, too. I don't know. An illusionist sounds cool, too. I wasn't ready for this. Should I go with a shield? No, because that's like basically the only skill that comes with a shield. No. Okay, I feel like vampirism, no matter what, is the way to go. Like, I want vampirism, right? So we do vampirism, and then I'm thinking Constitution, the natural talent, right? This one gets buffed later on, which makes that even better, honestly. And that's just, and my assumption, no matter what it is, right? That one's a straight up just buff that sticks with you and that compounds. The more we upgrade our Constitution, the more that compounds. So that's, I mean, it's not compounding. It's a flat increase, but you get my point, right? No matter what, it's always going to be good. Because if it was just like plus 2 points in the Constitution right now, that's fantastic. But, 100 levels from now, it's meaningless, right? But 100 levels from now, the 10% is still a lot. Subjectively, it's fantastic, right? I say we go vampirism. Oh. Why doesn't it show me the upgrades before? It does! I'm dumb! Increases your total strength attribute by 10%. Increases your agility attribute by 10%. Increases your intelligence attribute by 10%. Okay. See, that one's just a flat. Take that. What about this fifth one? Enemies killed give you a buff that reverses the effect by 2% each stack. Stronger enemies grant more stacks. This buff stacks up to 20 and persists until death. The effect by 2% each stack. So when it says stack up to 20, so we can stack up to 20 of those. So that means we'd have a plus 40%. We'd have a plus 20% flat attribute gain. Any instance of damage to nearby enemies applies debuff that reduces their attack power by 1% per hit. Maximum 30 stacks and persists until death. Trade 50% of your maximum health for 50% of your intelligence. Initial attribute loss is overridden. Oh my goodness. Okay, these are cool. This is good. That one makes sense now. What about Berserker? You become immune to stuns and staggers while your health is under 35%. Your attack speed and movement speed are also increased based on missing health, up to a maximum of 20% increase at 20% remaining health. I just don't see anything good about Berserker, but I'm in Visual Fortress. 25% chance that each attack that brings you up to 0% health instead leaves you with 20% health. You can activate more than once every 10 minutes. Fall damage does not trigger this effect while wearing full set of heavy armor. You move 50% slower, but take 20% less damage. That one's questionable. If your constitution attribute is higher than your attacker's, there's a 20% chance to reflect 30% of the incoming damage. Oh my god! Now stack up to 3 times. If you have a stack of Zealot, increase damage by 50% for your next ability. Consume this. What the hell? What about this one? Upon expiring, main debuffs have a 20% chance to instead refresh their own cooldowns. Okay. Plus additional maximum of each stack. Okay. What about the companion one? Each time you kill an enemy, add 50%. Add 15 seconds duration to all active summons. Symbols. Oh wait, they're active summons. Okay. Symbols that heal you also heal your summons. That's nice. Enemies are less likely to attack your summons. I don't know if I like that one though. Okay, I like the combo one. What about the Vindicator? Critical hits with your heavy attacks now deal half of the critical hit damage at 300 in a 300 unit area around the initial target. Oh, so we damage everyone around us now, so that we can do like heavy attacks now apply a stack of decay debuff, while critical heavy attacks apply 2 stacks. Causes your next regular attack with a 3-second window to deal 30% more damage and generates a double combo point. Okay. See, this changes things. I didn't think I could see that yet. But the Illusionist. Double duration illusions, doubles the damage of the illusions. Oh wait, my illusion does damage? Dodger has a chance to create an illusion that attacks enemies. Okay. Okay. What about Mindbreaker? Increase the chance to base on your highest attribute, 0.6% extra per attribute point, up to a total of 30% additional chance. Additionally increases stun duration for 2 seconds. Mindbreak also a 50% chance to repeat initial damage dealt. Additionally increases stun duration, to 2 seconds. Okay. What about Vampirism? Double the benefits from this perk. Okay. Benefits from this perk now apply to Flux instead of health. However, halved. Oh, so we could still go like Grand Wizard. You shall not pass. You know what I mean? We could definitely do that, right? I'm not gonna be like, yeah, Wizard Harry. Millennials will ruin that. Okay. I have no interest in pretending to be a child still like the rest of millennials. I'm gonna be Gandalf instead and live in my mother's basement. Okay. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I probably shouldn't be allowed to jump down there anyway. I mean, how much time did we spend doing that? That was 18 minutes. That was 18 minutes of basically nothing. I'm gonna call this episode TED Talks. All right? That's what it's gonna be called. The episode is gonna be called TED Talks. Let's see, open that now. We can. Okay. Okay. Nope, no. I didn't do it. Did I do it? I don't think I did. Okay. I keep wanting to push the person button, and I don't know why. Okay. See, I feel like that's the way we gotta go in the end, and I don't want to go that way. Let's go this way. See what the hell is this way. Yeah. Sneaky dinky like. Broken arrow, ability splitter, upgrade splinter. Upgrade splinter. Oh, I got abilities now. That's fair. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got more TED Talks to do. Okay, we can do dash, face forward, damaging enemies in front of you. 216 damage, an additional 18 from intelligence attribute per instance of damage for a total of 234 technomancy damage. Ah, that's cool. Dash backward, leaving catastrophes in your path. 2 damage and an additional 0 from agility point per instance of damage for a total of 300 sharp damage. Okay. Okay, so this is like ninja. This is like a wizard. Okay, summon elemental. Oh, is this where I get my power armor? Okay, I can summon things, and it could be Iron Man here. Okay, summon elemental. Summon an ally to fight on your side for 30 seconds. The ally's power and ability duration are based on your intelligence attribute. Maximum duration for 90 seconds at 50 intelligence. Summon ally mimics summoner's technomancy penetration. That's dope. Power armor. Spawn an armor around you that absorbs 100% of direct damage. Maximum amount absorbs is 3 times at over 30 intelligence. Okay. Okay. Shadow walk. While out of combat, become fully invisible for 5 seconds. Each point of intelligence attribute adds an additional 0.15 seconds to a maximum of additional 5 seconds duration. Okay. Fire breath. Blast fire in the frontal cone, damaging all enemies and leaving heat debuff on them. 216 damage and an additional 18 from intelligence attribute per instance of damage for a total of 234 technomancy damage. Flux conversion. Fuck. I swear to God, I'm not retarded. But I don't lead a life that shows that otherwise, right? Convert 1 flux to 1 health for the duration of the cast. Cast can be interrupted by stagger or dodge. Intelligence attribute increases speed of conversion. Echo slam. Slam your fists into the ground and stun all enemies. Those that resist receive dazed debuff, reducing their overall damage by 20% for 5 seconds. 216 damage and an additional 25 of constitution attribute apply per instance of damage for a total of 241 blunt. Jesus. Okay, there's some cool ones here. Okay, I feel like I feel like we go with this one. Active abilities can be changed. Implant this ability for 1. Okay, so I can change this ability later on. That's good. So I'm not gonna get screwed over, but I don't have any more of these, so I can't do any more. Okay. What about crafting? Can I craft anything? No. Just the normal stuff. Okay. Well, how do I use my ability? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so on the right side now. Okay. Yo!
I envy you. You're very brave.
I appreciate that, but I'm not exactly brave. I'm just dumb and stubborn.
How long have we been here?
Not a damn clue. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Farewell.
Okay. You know?
Farewell.
You could have... Oh! You gave me no information. Does this just bring me down here then? Yeah, so is this the ladder just like a faster way down then, I assume? I mean, I'm not against it. Just seems kind of pointless now that, you know, now that we're here. Seems rather pointless to me. Alright, so I have an idea. We're gonna go. We're not gonna climb the ladder. This is gonna take us forever. So we're gonna go all the way back to the top. And then what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna head to... God damn it. I keep doing it! We're gonna head over to where the ghoul is. And we're gonna see if we can run around the ghoul and not fight them and find a respawn beacon that's close. I don't think there is, but we'll check it out. Alright. Hi, bud. Oh, dead instantly. Here, wait. Let me hit me. I want to see how vampirism works. Thank you. Oh, okay. I think we made a good choice. The question is, does it only activate when we do damage, or does it activate when we kill? I wasn't paying attention there. I don't think it activated when we hit him, no. I think it only activated when after we killed him. Okay, there was a ladder over here, wasn't there? Am I not mistaken? I swear there was a ladder someplace over here. That's why I jumped down here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just some dude on the internet who decided it was better to become YouTube famous through making video game videos instead of pouring milk on myself in public. And also because I wanted to look my wife and my parents in the eye, and those people are just strange. So that must be a strange Thanksgiving. I mean, just think about it. So, Joseph, you mind telling me what you did this year? Yeah, I got 1 million views on YouTube by standing on top of a cashier in Walmart and pouring milk on myself while singing Hallelujah. Really? That is quite impressive, Joseph. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. That means it's got to be embarrassing, right? It's like finding out your daughter works on an OF, right? She's like, I'm an entrepreneur, Dad. And you're like, oh, shit. Where did I go wrong? Where did I fail? You know? Okay. I swear there was a way down here, too. Okay, and I was told, you told me, too, that if I roll, I won't take damage. But to be honest with you, I'm a coward. Okay, I swear there was a way down this way, though. Probably should have just spawned at the other one. Honestly, the other one was spawn beacon, but whatever. We're here on a trip together. We can talk, conversate. Hello. Goodbye. Give me a tree. All the XP, I appreciate that. And we'll just head this way. Come on. I guess through there. There's a left. And it's fair enough. Must be quite nice over there, you know? Though to be fair, none of you guys seem very happy. You're all kind of depressed. Yeah. Ooh. What the hell? They screamed in my ear. Yeah. Angry man. Thank you. Oh! I killed him. Never mind. I killed both of them. Damn. We'll never know! Out of my way! Okay, so this is where he is, right? But the question is, can we get around him and not summon him? I mean, I guess the rundown here isn't terrible. Am I over encumbered? I'm 50% over, 50% encumbrance. Let's see. It's a triangle. I don't know. What time are we at? We're at 28 minutes. I'd rather say this for the next episode. I know this episode hasn't had much in it, but you know, sometimes that's how it goes. There's a lot of information we had to go over. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to walk past them. Alright. We're going to say the ghoul for the next episode, which goes up the same day, though. So, I mean, we'll have that going for us. So, you guys know the drill. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're on Rumble, please follow and leave a thumbs up. And like always, I'll see you next time. Adios!